Ken Curtis was a man who made millions of people laugh with his crooked smile and unforgettable voice. As Festus Hagen on the legendary television series Gunsmoke, he became one of the most beloved characters in Western television history. Week after week, audiences tuned in to watch the tough but humorous deputy, whose scratchy voice and country wisdom brought warmth and laughter to their homes. Yet behind the cheerful personality that viewers loved so much was a man who carried deep struggles, personal losses, and quiet battles that most fans never knew about. When the camera stopped rolling and the stage lights faded, Ken Curtis returned to a very different reality, one filled with challenges that would test his strength and character throughout his life. Ken Curtis was born Curtis Wayne Gates on July 2, 1916 in Lamar, Colorado. His childhood was far from glamorous and nothing like the bright lights of Hollywood that would later define his career. In fact, his early life was shaped in a place few people would ever imagine for a future television star. His father served as the sheriff of Bent County, and the family actually lived in an apartment located above the county jail. While most children grew up playing in open yards and quiet neighborhoods, young Ken grew up hearing the sound of iron bars and the footsteps of prisoners below. His mother worked as the jail cook, often preparing meals for inmates. While Ken watched and learned about the harsher realities of life at a very young age. Even as a child, Ken showed a strong love for music. However, his parents believed that a more stable career would give him a better future, especially during the difficult years of the Great Depression. Following their wishes, he enrolled in Colorado College with plans to become a doctor, but the pull of music never left him. After 2 years, he made a bold decision that changed his life forever. He left medical school and chose to follow his passion for singing. In the early 1940s, that decision finally paid off when he joined the famous Tommy Dorsey Orchestra as a vocalist. This was a major opportunity because Dorsey's band was one of the most popular in America. Ken even stepped into the position previously held by Frank Sinatra, a challenge that would intimidate many singers. Yet Ken proved he belonged on that stage with his warm voice and natural presence. Around this time, he also changed his name from Curtis Wayne Gates to Ken Curtis, a name that would soon become known across the country. His musical career continued to grow when he became the lead singer for the famous Western group Sons of the Pioneers. With them, he helped perform beloved songs like Ghost Riders in the Sky and other Western ballads that captured the spirit of the American frontier. Eventually, his talent and charisma opened the door to acting, and by the late 1940s, he began appearing in Western films, often working alongside legends like John Wayne, in movies directed by John Ford. But the role that would define his career came in 1964 when he joined the cast of Gunsmoke. Originally meant to be a small appearance, his character Festus Hagen quickly became a fan favorite. His humor, loyalty, and rough but lovable personality made him the heart of the show. Ken remained on Gunsmoke for more than a decade and appeared in over 300 episodes, turning Festus into one of the most iconic characters in television history. Away from the spotlight, Ken's personal life was filled with both heartbreak and happiness. After 2 earlier marriages ended quietly, he finally found lasting love with Tori in 1966. Unlike many Hollywood relationships, their bond was built on simple joys, family moments, and deep loyalty. Tori stayed by his side through every challenge, especially during the later years of his life when health problems slowly began to appear. Ken Curtis passed away peacefully on April 28, 1991, at the age of 74 after suffering a heart attack. His ashes were scattered across the lands of Colorado where his life had first begun. A fitting farewell for a man who always carried the spirit of the West in his heart. Though the era of classic Western television has faded, Ken Curtis remains unforgettable to fans who remember his humor, his music, and the genuine warmth he brought to every role he played. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible life and hidden struggles of Ken Curtis, make sure to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss our next story about the legends of classic Hollywood.